So it is a total madhouse in here. It took me quite a while to get my membership card. Just getting started here, so I'm going to take some shots throughout the store. I probably won't talk much because there are so many people in here. So let's see what we can find. Guys, we are going to interrupt this regularly scheduled program to announce that I was using some new equipment that I just got to film my videos, and clearly technology and I do not get along, and I lost a bunch of footage from Costco. There was like a little bit you just saw right now, and there was a bunch more that I had taken. It's gone, and the actual Costco haul that I filmed is gone, which I'm so sorry. It's really disappointing to have all of that footage and all the time it took to film it, and now it's just gone. So anyways, thankfully I did have some pictures that I had taken on my phone, so I'm going to insert the pictures here so you can kind of see on the screen right now exactly everything that I had gotten from Costco. And the rest of the video has everything else I believe that I had recorded, but it was kind of aggravating to say the least. But I hope you guys had a wonderful 4th of July. We had a really nice 4th of July, just stayed at home and celebrated with the family. So let's continue the video. We'll get to the Walmart haul. Good morning, friends. Today is July 4th. You guys will be seeing this video afterwards, but I hope you all had a wonderful, safe, happy July 4th. It is about 9 o'clock in the morning here in Arizona, so I just got back from Walmart. I ended up doing the Walmart haul the next day instead of yesterday because I was just worn out after the Costco fiasco. So, but we got to get moving because I've got a lot to do today. And let me take you through this grocery haul. And then I've got to start working on prepping some of the food we're having today for July 4th. So to start us off, I did get some of these Sun-Made raisins. That is for a broccoli salad I'm going to make today. I got some Caribbean jerk marinade. I want to do some, for one of my freezer meals, some marinated chicken. I will probably use that. I got this, it's a great value Parmesan garlic wing sauce. Thought that looked really good. I wanted to have that on hand. And of course some Sweet Baby Ray's. I'm out of my regular barbecue sauce. I really need to go stock up and do a haul on that at some point here. As promised for my son, I've got the Perego 3 cheese pasta sauces. I only got 3. He will go through these very quickly. I really need to stock up on these. For today, I got some Ready Whip. I'm just keeping it very simple for dessert today with some fresh fruit and Ready Whip. And then I did get a half a gallon of the Great Value whole milk. I was not going to get a watermelon today, but they were 98 cents each, so couldn't pass that up. So we will be having some watermelon as well, and that will get eaten. I got a Caesar salad kit. I love these. I could eat these all the time. They're kind of pricey, but I got one for this week for myself. It won't last long. And then I did get another dozen of eggs. I have some eggs in the fridge, but I'm going to make some deviled eggs today, so I wanted to have some extras on hand. I got these Sabra singles roasted red pepper hummus cups. I love the roasted red pepper hummus, my favorite, so I've got some veggies to go with that for snacking this week. And I got some sour cream because I was out, and I love baked potatoes with sour cream. And I got some more mayonnaise. I just got the Great Value brand. I'm getting very low on mayonnaise, and I know I need some for a couple of the salads I'm making today. And then I did get this little package of grape tomatoes. I think for one of the salads I'm making today. And I got some of these mini cucumbers for snacking. I'll dip that in my hummus or my avocado cups that I got yesterday. And today I got the yellow onions, I have some onions, but I think I needed a little bit more. I need some garlic for stuff I'm making today, and I took the shortcut way out and bought this fresh peeled garlic. This stuff is actually really good, and it's super convenient when you don't want to use a bunch of time chopping garlic. Of course, for my broccoli salad, I got 2 heads of broccoli for that. And today, we're really just keeping it more simple today. I was thinking about doing a big seafood boil, but I thought, I'm just not in the mood to do that right now. So we are having burgers, hot dogs, and burgers. So, which is always good. We'll grill those out, so that'll be good to go for our main meal today. I did get this Shamrock cottage cheese, a low fat. I've never tried the Shamrock brand, so I thought I'd try it out because I really do like cottage cheese. And I got chicken drumsticks. These are for to put in the freezer with a marinade. So whenever I want to have a meal ready to cook, it'll be ready to go. And I had a fresh pack of drumsticks. It was like $4 and something. And the Walmart lady that was there, she was like, do you need fresh? Because I have a frozen pack back here for $3 something. I'll have it on the screen here. So I was like, yeah, give me the, wherever I can save a buck, that's great. So I got those. I got this thing of green onions I need for my salads today. And I was not going to get fresh corn on the cob today, but they were 10 cents each. So couldn't pass that up. I got 6 ears of corn. We're going to have that as well. I got the baby red potatoes. This is for a loaded red potato salad I'm making for today. I already showed you the hamburger. I got these bacon pieces. This is for both of the salads I'm making today. I'm, again, taking a shortcut. Instead of having to fry up bacon, I got this big pack of bacon pieces I will throw in. And then I did get some more russet potatoes because I am out and I wanted some baked potatoes this week. And then lastly, I got some paper plates because I'm running very low. And I got these clear solo cups. That's just kind of a fun way to present our little fruit dessert for today. And then my doggy, my little pupper, needs to be cleaned, so I needed to get him some good shampoo. I got him this Burt's Bees oatmeal shampoo, and I'm getting low on his pee pads because we still use those around here occasionally. So that is it today. I actually need to go back and get a few more things I need for freezer meals and stuff I'm doing this week, but I will do that later this week because I just didn't have the time today. So that is everything from Walmart, and now we are going to start prepping our 4th of July food. Alright, you guys, so I'm sorry, you're going to have a crooked camera angle, but my phone isn't sitting right on this tripod, so I apologize. I have my eggs boiling, or getting ready to boil over here for my deviled eggs, and I went ahead and put my little red potatoes in the pot to come to a boil and soften for my loaded potato salad. So again, I realize you're at kind of a cockeyed angle, and I'm sorry, I'm waiting to get my new tripod, so bear with me. But we are going to go ahead and start working on the broccoli salad right now. So it calls for 1 head of broccoli, and some of these recipes I'm doing today, I'm not making a whole lot because it's just going to be the 4 of us. My 2 younger ones will probably hardly eat any of this. We're not having anybody over, but this only calls for 1 head of broccoli, so I'm going to make the whole thing. So just cut into bite-sized pieces. Remove the stalk. I don't want these to be super big pieces. I'm going to chop them down just a little bit smaller so we get more broccoli in every bite. So at 12 o'clock today, I have to go take my children down the road to a park. They are both in Tang Soo Do, which is a Korean form of martial arts, and they're doing a performance down at the local park. There's like a 4th of July little festivities going on there, and they're gonna have a booth, and they have what's called a demo team, and my kids volunteered to also perform on the demo team. So I have to be there, I think by 12 or 12:30, and it's gonna be between, I think, 12 and 2, which is quite a wide range there, but they're just not sure when they're gonna be able to perform. So It'll be fun to go watch them, but you know, it's kind of like one of those things right in the middle of the day when you got a bunch of stuff going on, but it's okay, we'll make it work. Okay, so I got my broccoli chopped up now to a small bowl. I'm trying to decide. I don't have a whole lot of bowls yet. These are actually mixing bowls, but I'm going to use them to serve. So I got this Pioneer Woman set, and there's a bigger one. This is going to be, I think, too big, but I might have to use that red one for the potatoes. So I think I'm just going to do I think all the broccoli stuff will fit in here. We'll see. So I'm going to start combining all the other ingredients, the mayo, apple cider vinegar, all that stuff I'm going to get in here. So it calls for 3/4 of a cup of mayo, and I'm just going to eyeball that. That's probably about a 1/4 cup. Might be about 1/2 cup in here. Okay, so I had to open my new one. I'd say that's about 1/2. That's about 3/4, give or take. I need 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. That's about 1, 2. And this is the White House organic with the mother apple cider vinegar. I need 2 tablespoons of sugar. So that's 1, 2. I'm sorry, you guys, if you keep hearing my air conditioner kick on. I know it's really loud, and I apologize if you guys are hearing that in the background. I need 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Use my Kirkland's black pepper I just picked up yesterday. It's convenient. This is really convenient to have it already, you know, ground out for you instead of having to grind away trying to estimate how much of something you need. And then I need 1/2 teaspoon of salt. That's about 1/2 teaspoon. So we're to combine all of this together. Now it says in a large bowl, I'm supposed to put the broccoli pieces, bacon, red onion, cheddar cheese, cherry tomatoes, and raisins. I hope this bowl is big enough. What do we think? What do we think? Can we make it work? I'm gonna make it work because I'm low on options. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw my broccoli in here. We're gonna see how this pans out. And then I need to chop up just a little bit of red onion and some cherry tomatoes. Yeah, I think it'll work fine. We'll make it work. Okay, so I only need 1/4 cup of red onion. So I'm just gonna estimate that this will probably give me about 1/4 cup. It's okay if there's a little bit more because I love red onion. I love onion in general, so I'm just gonna give this a little chop. My potatoes are boiling. That's good. I think this is gonna come together pretty quickly, which is great because I was getting anxious. I was like, I'm pushing everything to the last second. I'm never gonna get this done, but I think we'll be fine. Of course, I don't have to cook the hot dogs and the burgers and stuff until later anyways on the grill, so I just wanted to get some of the salads and my deviled eggs, you know, ready. They need to be ready to go and cooling. I think that's good. Probably better not. Try not to overpower it with red onion. Okay, for the bacon, it calls for 6 slices crumbled. So again, I'm gonna say that's about 1. And I'll say that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish. Yum! This is gonna be so good. Bacon, red onion, and then we need cheddar cheese. I didn't have any more cheddar cheese. I still have a big block of Colby Jack cheese, so I'm gonna shred that up in there because I don't want to waste it. We need 8 ounces. Again, I'm just gonna have to eyeball it to see when I think it looks good. Hey, this is looking delicious. So that's about enough cheese. And then lastly, we need cherry tomatoes, about a half a cup cut into halves. This is going to be such a beautiful, colorful, delicious broccoli salad. I have not had broccoli salad. I can't remember the last time, but I know my mom used to make it growing up. Oh my gosh, so as I'm sitting here talking to you guys about the broccoli salad, my phone, I'm using my phone right now to record. It just like snapped off of the tripod and fell down on the counter. It scared me half to death, so. Oh my gosh. One of those days. Anyways, I know my mom used to make this growing up, and I always like looking through Pinterest for ideas, especially around the holidays, different things I want to make. So I thought, oh man, that looks so good. I haven't had it forever. So this is looking gorgeous, and I think the last thing we need are raisins, and it calls for a half a cup, which of course is optional. But oh my gosh, so as I'm sitting here talking to you guys about the broccoli salad, my phone, I'm using my phone right now to record. It just like snapped off of the tripod and fell down on the counter. It scared me half to death, so. Oh my gosh, one of those days. Anyways, I know my mom used to make this growing up, and I always like looking through Pinterest for ideas, especially around the holidays, different things I want to make. So I thought, oh man, that looks okay. This is looking beautiful. So I think the last thing we need is raisins. Of course, that's optional, but I am going to put some in because I remember having broccoli salad with raisins. And these are like $1 more if you get the Sun-Maid brand, as opposed to like the Great Value brand. But I think I've bought the Great Value brand before, and they are really not very good. From what I remember, they're like super dry and yeah. So these are really moist. These are pretty good. So I think I'm gonna do 2 packets of these and call it good. I think we'll be all set. All right, you guys, I'm just gonna start mixing this up. Oh my goodness, this looks delicious. I'm gonna have to taste it before I store it away for later. This looks so good. I'm excited. I love doing stuff like this, making dishes like this that remind me of my childhood. Do you guys ever do that? I'm sure a lot of you do. Just certain things about certain foods, certain smells, just take you back. Makes me happy. I don't know if I ever recall having tomatoes in my broccoli salad before, but it's been so long. Maybe I just don't remember. All right, you guys, I've got everything coated up really well on here. I have to try this because I'm dying to. Trying to get a little bit of everything in here. Let's see what we think. Oh my god. Okay, so for the potato salad, we need, I've already boiled my potatoes and I drained them and stuck them in the freezer because I'm trying to quickly cool them off. They're supposed to be cool completely before you start, but it's okay if they're still warm. I'm not worried about it. They're gonna sit in the fridge for a while. But potatoes are in there cooling, so we're gonna add mayo, which is, oh, and I am having this recipe, and I'll have these recipes linked down below in the description box, so if you're interested, you can go find them. But I'm gonna have this recipe because this is gonna be a lot of food for just us, and I can't have tons and tons of leftovers. They won't get eaten. I don't want to waste. So it calls for half a cup of mayo, so I'm gonna do a 1/4 cup. And then it calls for 3/4 cup of sour cream. Estimate what I think looks like half of that. Yes, no, maybe, yeah. We'll call that good. All right, so we've got our mayo, sour cream, and then salt and black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of each. Just gonna eyeball that, well, 1/4 teaspoon. Since I'm cutting this in half, there's about 1/4. About 1/4, well, that was probably a little more. A little more than 1/4, but oh well, that's good. And now you're supposed to toss the potatoes with the bacon and cheese and green onions. Reserve half for garnish. Okay, so first we need to combine all of this. And again, they have you like preparing these in separate bowls with your potato mixture, but I'm gonna get this stirred up and just dump everything in as I go. So okay, so the potatoes have been cooling, so they're not hot. I'm gonna get these in the bowl. I just didn't want them to melt my cheese. It's not really gonna hurt anything if you put them in there hot. Okay, potatoes are in. And what do we have left? So it says half of the bacon, the full recipe calls for 8 slices, so 4 slices in my case, and I'm only supposed to do the equivalent of 2 slices right now because the other 2, that is probably more than 2. The other 2 I think are gonna be used for a garnish. So half of the bacon, half of the cheese. It calls for a cup, and I did about 1/2 cup, so I'm gonna do 1/4 cup in here right now, roughly. And half of the green onions, and it did call for 3, so I did 2. I love green onions, so I'm just gonna use the whole 2 green onions, so I'll do half in here right now. Now we're gonna combine all of this together. Oh, this is looking good. Very good. I love potato salad, especially a loaded potato salad. This recipe said to use russet potatoes, but when I do a loaded potato salad, I prefer the red potatoes with the skin on. I just think it just really ups the flavor even more, so that's what I did, but you can follow the recipe exactly if you want to. All right, we gotta give this a taste. I'm gonna do that, I think, before I add on the garnish, so see what we got going on here. So good, so good. Oh man, that bacon and the crunchy green onion, the seasonings are perfect, absolutely perfect. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I can't wait to dig into this later. So let's get our garnish on here. Wow, you guys. Delicious. So I'm going to put the rest of the cheese on top just to make it look pretty, and you know, kind of lets everybody know what's in the dish. So I did the rest of the cheese, and then I'm going to do the equivalent of what would be about 2 more slices of bacon. This has been a lifesaver, you guys. Oh my gosh, the fact that I did not have to take time to fry up bacon. Of course, you could have got the pre-cooked bacon, but you still have to chop it. I mean, these bacon bits are delicious, and you just grab it out of the bag and go. It's awesome. Nice little time hack, saving hack. And then lastly, our beautiful, yummy green onion. And it's done. Oh my gosh. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this up, get this in the fridge, and next we will work on the deviled eggs, and then yeah, we'll see what we can get into next. All right, you guys, so here we have one beautiful deviled egg, and the rest are mutilated. So I put them in the ice bath after I boiled them I must not be doing the timing right on that. Let me know if you guys know how long you're supposed to leave it in the ice bath. Does that make a difference if you leave it in too long or too little? I don't know. That's kind of aggravating, but it's not a big deal. It's not like I'm having company or anything, and they will still taste good. So for my deviled eggs that I'm doing today, I am just doing my basic, simple deviled egg recipe that I grew up on, which is delicious. Sometimes I, like to play around with a recipe like this and kind of give it a different twist. I know deviled eggs can be done 1,000,001 different ways. Some people put relish and Worcestershire, and I mean, really the sky's the limit on how you do these, but I'm just doing my very basic recipe, which is simply mayo, mustard, salt and pepper, and a garnish on top, and that's it. So simple, delicious. It'll be really good, which is kind of the theme. I think the theme for the 4th of July this year is simple, for me anyways. So let me get these on my little plate. I have an egg dish, a pretty little egg dish, but it's for a lot more eggs than this. So since I've only done, 8 deviled eggs, I don't need that huge dish out. So I'm gonna mash these up with a fork as best I can. And they'll come together and mash up even better once you get like the mayo in there with it, and the mustard will help it all get that nice creamier consistency that we like. Do you guys like your deviled eggs more chunky, or do you like them like really whipped smooth? I know texture is a big deal for some people. I don't think it really matters to me. I'll eat them either way. I haven't yet had a deviled egg that I haven't liked, but like I said, I know there's a ton of different ways to do them, so probably something out there that I'd kind of be like, I don't know about that. So I'm just kind of doing this by sight to get it to the consistency that I want. I think that'll probably be enough mayo. I'm going to get some mustard in here. I am a mustard girl. I would prefer mustard over ketchup any day. Because I just love the tangy flavor of it. I like ketchup, but if I have a choice between one or the other, I usually always choose mustard. I'm gonna get some salt and pepper in here. This grinder's about done. Mix this all around and we will give it a taste, see where we're at. All right, let's see. Try not to take too much. I always run, I feel like I always never have enough yolks to fill up my egg whites, even though it's, the amount of yolks compared to the amount of eggs that I made. It's so weird. As always, I always think, I could use a little more mustard. I think that'll be good. I'm not going to taste it again. It tastes good the way it is. I just want a little more of that mustard flavor, tanginess in the background. So let's get this mixed up and then we'll fill up our eggs. Okay, let's start putting it back in our eggs. Try not to do too much the first go around. I swear I run out every time. Try to be cautious here. Oh, looks like I'm gonna do well this time. Good. Of course, you can make this really fancy, and you could pipe this in, you know, if you're entertaining and want to make it look really pretty, which I have done before. But today's simplicity, today's just us, and I'm not going to go through all that today. All right, you guys, last but not least, I always garnish with paprika. Now let's try doing this without dumping a ton on at once, which I typically end up doing. Let me try to be careful here. All right, isn't it beautiful? The paprika really makes it, just sets it off, that smoky flavor that it adds. Oh my gosh, these are gonna be so good. I'm looking at these now thinking, man, I should have made more, but no, I shouldn't. We got a ton of other food to eat with it, so I'm gonna wrap these up, get them in the fridge. All right, you guys, here is our lovely 4th of July feast. Simple, delicious. There's our delicious broccoli salad, potato salad. I can't wait to dig in. And my very simple little desserts. I've got raspberries, whipped cream, blueberries, and more whipped cream. And I've got cut up watermelon in the refrigerator too. I might pull out. This is it, guys. I hope you guys have had a wonderful 4th of July. Just celebrating with friends and families our independence, and I'm so thankful for all of the sacrifices that were made so that we could be independent. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this video. I really hope you enjoyed it.